Well, with so many variables in play this season and so many new faces on the roster, gauging what kind of team the 2011-2012 Quincy University men's basketball squad will be is not an easy proposition. To some degree, then, tonight's season debut and every subsequent game that follows will build the identity of this team and forward the story. But surprise tonight, HLG showed up, built a 9-point first-half lead. That was in happier times for Jason Turst, who obviously isn't pleased when QU rallies to not only tie the ball game, but to take the lead here. It's courtesy of Austin Weber with the larceny and the layup at the other end. Mr. Weber with 8 points on the night. Again, it's Weber working the defense this time with the steal. Pushing ahead, I should say, to Marshawn Norris, who kicks out to Ryan Stuckman for his first bucket as a Quincy University Hawk. And just like that, Quincy University is rebuilding the lead and extending. More to come right here. It's Ricardo Carbajal at the other end with a pretty finish off the glass and one to finish there. 34-29 at the end of the first half. The Hawks would lead, although HLG trying to take advantage of Justin Brock's foul trouble in the first half. Gets a couple of buckets on the down low. Closes things out. Second half, it is the aforementioned Jay Bentley Brock going to work in this game. Had a monster night. Nice to see the Liberty product back and healthy. Brock with 25 points and all manner of moves and the low bucket right here to lead all scorers with the bucket for the putback there. More to come right here. Courtney Belger from the outside drains the three, and then the Hawks are about to go nuts in this ball game. A huge second half flourish. That was Courtney Belger. This is Jordan Wilson with a nice take in traffic and getting the bucket to fall hard off the glass and in softly for the two. More to come right here. Look at Marshawn Norris just breaking everything down and creating opportunities for teammates. Quincy University gets a nice effort off the bench from Chris Babbitt, who had 17 as well, as the Hawks go on to win after the early scare in this ball game. They end up picking apart HLG. Final count in this one was 75-60. Other college scores to pass along to you tonight. Brenna Kelly's crew loses tonight against McKendree in women's college action, 88-76, and Truman State a winner over William Penn, 72-39. Well, thanks to a couple of impressive early season victories, most notably that win over Kirkwood, the John Wood Trailblazers debut this week in the Division II JUCO polls, 10th in the entire nation. The Blazers host Mo Valley's JV team tomorrow at the Student Activity Center. Game time on that one is set for 7 o'clock. High school basketball now. The first girls poll of the season is out in Illinois, and Quincy Notre Dame is your unanimous number one, I should say, in Class 2A, leading to Topless. And Kenny Schuster's painted team number 3, Nashville number 4 in the preseason ranks. Quincy Notre Dame, the only area girls team to break into any of the top 10s. Let's do some high school highlights tonight. Galesburg tournament. Illini West trying to avenge its only loss of the season up at Galesburg. That to United Township early on. United Township up 4-0. Right here, this, my friends, is Emily Fink from the outside hitting the three to try to spur her team back into this game. A monster first half, in fact, a monster first quarter in this one for Lauren Gronwald, who hits 2 of her 11 points in the frame right there. You know what? United Township, though, had other ideas. Great passing leads to this Autumn Vergale bucket in the low blocks. The Chargers playing 3 freshmen and a sophomore in the early starting lineup in this one. All acquitted themselves well, but turnovers were a problem for the Chargers as they give one up here that leads to the Kiana Brady bucket. Still, as I mentioned, great night for Lauren Gronwald. She had 11 in the first 8 minutes. She also finished the night with 21 overall. However, Illini West drops a tough decision tonight in Galesburg. Final count was 49-42 in favor of UT. Also, West Hancock taking on Unity. Unity, one of the more celebrated uprising teams in our area. Adam Brumbaugh's squad, though, had other ideas playing that new Grinnell offense. It was effective early. J.C. Hartwig with a nice steal, the larceny, and the layup for 2 of her 15 points on the night. Then it's Allison Dowdle right there with the nice bucket. DeWald, I should say. Allison DeWald with a nice bucket right there for West Hancock. However, Unity comes roaring back in this game. Brooklyn Moore had 25 points in the game. A furious pace game. Again, J.C. Hardwick with a steal here. Ends up to Shelby Kaler, who knocks one off the iron there to go in. But Unity would finally get itself going and get itself going in a hurry right here. Brooklyn Moore with a bucket right there. Then it's Kylie Churchill with a nice take. Oh, great transition buckets right there from West Hancock as the Lady Mustangs win tonight. Final count in this one was 68-54. Big night for Miss Moore, who had 25 points on the night, as I continue to fight this frog in my throat to no avail tonight. Thanks for bearing with me tonight, folks. Jacksonville, a winner over Quincy High in overtime, 61-57. Jordan Eisenberg with 14 points in a losing cause for the Blue Devils. Also tonight, Brown County knocks off Triopia. in another defensive slugfest. First football, now basketball, 32-28, your final there. Sunnydale, I should say, a loser to Quincy Homeschool in girls action, 42-40. And the Quincy Home boys squad wins over Sunnydale, 50-43. They are now 3-0 on the season. I'm going to go home and take some Chloroseptic. It's going to be one of those type of weeks.
I heard that frog again.
I'm fighting it hard tonight.
All right. It happens to all of us. Yeah. We'll be right back.